Coming up next on this edition of the Newsfeed.
Emergency call boxes go up in one new River Valley town's parks. Find out how they can keep you safe just ahead.
Stress surrounds housing in the area. See how local apartments are adding pressure to current tenants.
And find out how one Southwest Virginia county is working to make college more affordable for its residents in a unique way.
All that and more next on this edition of the Newsfeed. Hello, and thanks for joining us for this edition of the Newsfeed. I'm Rachel McGraw.
And I'm Robbie Fletcher. The town of Christiansburg is investing in your safety. Newsfeed reporter Sammy Daly has more.
The Christiansburg government has plans to install 9 emergency call towers in their parks. The call towers will serve as a direct contact to medical and police personnel in cases of an emergency. 6 towers will be installed in Christiansburg portion of the Huckleberry Trail and 3 other parks, including Depot Park, Downtown Park, and Harker Raider Sports Complex.
Really the purpose is to be proactive for public safety purposes on the trail and in our parks, and also for medical emergencies. Just to make sure, if people are out using our recreational facilities and they have a medical emergency of any kind, they can use the call towers to directly contact dispatch, who will then dispatch out officers.
The Christiansburg government has a document called Destination 2022 that provides strategic goals for the town. One of these goals is for the town to be environmentally clean. As a testament to this plan, these call towers are solar powered, which serves as a clean energy source provided in these parks.
I think it's a great idea to keep things as clean as possible. I'm all for saving energy and using solar power, and it's a great spot in the park. You get a lot of solar energy going here, so I think that's a great way to keep things clean.
6 of the call towers are currently installed but not in operation. The call tower project is set to be completed in the month of October. The Christiansburg government also has plans to build a new park off of Price's Fork Road. We will give updates concerning the new park as more information is provided. This is Samantha Daly reporting for the Newsfeed.
The new park is to be located off Peppers Ferry Road. Construction is expected to begin next summer.
A Radford University student's death while in jail prompts a state investigation. Aris Eduardo Lobo Perez was found dead in his jail cell earlier this month, the morning after being arrested for public intoxication. The Virginia State Police has released a timeline of events stating that Lobo Perez was found unresponsive in his cell shortly after being offered breakfast the morning after his arrest. The local NAACP chapter released a statement following his death stating that they seek truth and justice for Mr. Lobo Perez and his family, and that the investigation should not be handled by local authorities. According to Roanoke's WSLS 10 News, the Virginia State Police say that as part of their investigation, quote, "You conduct a multitude of news interviews and, of course, work with the jail and employees at the time, and then kind of researching back to medical conditions and that sort of thing." We will continue to cover this story and bring you updates as new information is revealed. Staff shortages have affected the dining halls at Virginia Tech as the university adjusts to increasing class sizes. Turner and West End are among the dining halls coping with the challenge of the record-sized freshman class of 2023. Virginia Tech currently employs over 1,600 students to work at the dining halls, but the increase in overall enrollment has still made overcrowding at dining halls an issue. Dining Services is offered a $1,000 bonus for student employees who begin employment this semester or work 500 hours throughout the academic year. Dining halls like Dietz and West End are also extending hours to accommodate the large freshman class. Employees of the dining halls have noticed the changes to incorporate the rise in class size.
Yeah, so morning and night when most people who are not freshmen or not on campus yet is just absolutely slammed because they're all coming through at night and trying to get food late. That's when we're least staffed, is morning and night. So it's been pretty tough.
Grab-and-go options have helped make up for shortages during the beginning of the school year, offering pre-made meal options at various dining halls. Hiring more employees will likely help with the increase in population on campus.
Students are being pushed to sign apartment leases earlier than normal. Newsfeed reporter Hunter Hodes has the story.
Next year's apartment leasing date is coming up quicker than normal, and that's creating a hassle for all the underclassmen. A decision will have to be made by those living off campus about if they want to live in the same place or if they want to live somewhere else. For freshmen living on campus, a decision will have to be made on who they want to live with and where very fast. Emails have already gone out from off-campus complexes such as the Retreat or the Edge about renewing leases for their upperclassmen. Tours have also started at these places for freshmen living on campus this year. One of the students facing a tough early decision for next year is Jay Winters, a junior here at Virginia Tech who isn't happy about this deadline.
Yeah, the housing shortage has definitely affected me and my roommates. We just went through this process on Monday. We went through a waiting list process at the RSA the other day.
There's a place for the Edge and the Retreat and Park 37. There's a place for those kinds of apartments, but there's plenty of other housing that's a lot more affordable.
No matter the case, this will potentially cause more stress on students as they also have to deal with classes. From the Newsfeed, I'm Hunter Hodes.
Heightened awareness of climate change is inspiring more environmental activism. People around the globe united Friday to demand action on the climate crisis. Blacksburg High School and Virginia Tech students teamed up to bring one of the protests to the Virginia Tech drill field. Hundreds of high school and college students walked out of classes to join in the call to action. Local community members watched as the passionate young activists demanded change. The crowd marched around campus, cycling the Virginia Tech power plant. The students demanded action at local and global levels.
I think that what we accomplished here today is going to send a message not only to President Sands, but also to President Trump and politicians all across the country that there's millions of people, millions of young people that are about to enter the ballot box and they're going to vote for their planet.
They hope to inspire more young people to join in the effort to impact the local and global policies on climate change.
Virginia Tech Student Government Association president aims to strengthen relations with the university's administration. Newsfeed reporter Nicholas Rios has more on the story.
Thanks, Robbie. SGA President Adil Sagir has set a substantial goal for his organization. Before running for president of the SGA, Adil Sagir saw a need to improve the relationship between students and Virginia Tech's administration. Since being elected president last spring, he has worked hard to improve these relations by developing a plan to get minority students more involved around campus. Sagir wants the SGA to work alongside the Office of Student Affairs to organize new events focused on finding more ways to get these students more engaged around campus. The current plan is to showcase possible organizations to join, like PRISM, WUVIT, and the SGA itself. Sagir believes getting these students involved in these organizations early would help grow student skills and have a positive impact for all parties. Virginia Tech student Waji Ul Hassan explains how these organizations could impact minority students.
Just like telling the students, especially the new ones that come in, that these organizations do exist and these people are similar to you, these people are, they can help you out with any problem that you have. It's just about, going out to these places, meeting the people there, see if you connect, and if you do, great. If you don't, there's plenty of other organizations here at Virginia Tech that you can be a part of.
The SGA will look to continue to increase minority involvement around campus in the hopes of improving the relationship with school officials. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Nicholas Rios. Back to you in the studio.
Just ahead on the newsfeed, a Virginia Tech senior will soon take on the nation's best in tennis. See how a Danish Tech student is preparing to represent the Hokies.
They call me Maxie, but I prefer tripod. I was your above-average four-legged homie, and then wham, bam, minivan. Some people pity me. Now that's lame. I still run, fetch, and swim. And the ladies love me. I'm the ultimate wingman. Just don't ask me to high five.
Welcome back to the newsfeed. I'm Rachel McGraw.
And I'm Robbie Fletcher.
We may be in the heart of football season, but that's not the only sport making strides at Virginia Tech. Newsfeed reporter Corey Van Dyke joins us in the studio with details.
That's right, Rachel. Virginia Tech men's tennis opened its 2019 fall season earlier this month. The Hokies began competition at the Liberty Invite on September 13th and just returned from the Duke James Bonk Invite this past weekend. After finishing with an overall record of 16-9 last year, head coach Jim Thompson and company are using the fall slate to prepare for the year ahead. The ITA All-American Championships in Tulsa loom for the Hokies beginning on October 5th. Senior Henrik Korsgaard will compete against the nation's best in the qualifying singles division, attempting to move on to the main draw. He's ready to return to the court and make the Hokies proud.
Just to be out there competing for Virginia Tech and representing the school. It's been 5 months since I competed last time for Virginia Tech, so I'm excited to get out there again and really give it my all.
Redshirt senior Mitch Harper was given an automatic berth to the main draw as one of the top 48 players, but he will likely not compete while recovering from a wrist injury. The former first-team All-ACC selection will instead root on Korsgaard and his teammates as they look to make some noise in Tulsa. Rachel and Robbie, back to you at the desk.
A local business located on North Main Street is partnering with a drone delivery pilot service named Wing. They are the first small business to participate in the program. Sugar Magnolia will soon start delivering packaged chocolates, handcrafted popcorn, and gift certificates from their Christiansburg warehouse in the near future. They'll become a part of the first commercial drone delivery testing in the United States, which was chosen to be in the New River Valley along with Walgreens and FedEx.
We're excited to partner with Wing Aviation to start delivering Sugar Magnolia goods by drone to surrounding areas. We really think this will help connect us with the surrounding communities.
Wing Aviation, a sister company of Google, says that in order for something to be delivered to your home, you must live within 6-mile radius of the warehouse, and it must weigh under 3 pounds. According to their last 7 years of testing, the delivery should take no longer than 10 minutes. They expect to be up and running by the end of the year.
Giles County works to create more opportunities for their recent high school graduates. Newsfeed reporter Linda Kill tells us more.
Giles County holds 4th annual Muddy Ace Race to support higher education initiative. The Muddy Ace Race is a 5K obstacle mud run that occurs once a year in Giles County. Teams and individuals gathered on Saturday, September 21st by the banks of the New River to crawl and climb over 50 obstacles like a warped wall, cargo net climb, and mud crawl.
We designed the course based off of Spartan races, Tough Mudders. Various obstacles throughout the course are designed and modeled after sanctioned obstacles, but then some we've come up with on our own. When you give a bunch of folks the option to be creative, to design something that's hard and challenging, you get some really cool stuff that comes out.
Muddy Ace Race is more than just a fun event. It was created to support an Access to Community College initiative that pays for 2 years' worth of tuition for recent Giles County graduates. I'm here at the event to learn more about this program. Muddy Ace Race is the flagship fundraiser for the ACE program, and all the proceeds from the event goes towards ACE scholarships.
And I heard about the ACE program when my sister graduated from Narrows, and I heard you got 2 years for free and I can get my RN in 3 years, so I was like, 1 year? Yeah, I can definitely pay for that.
Over 7 years, the program has raised over $900,000 and sent over 150 students to New River Community College. In Giles County for the Newsfeed, I'm Linda Kill.
The program allows students to graduate from a 2-year school debt-free and ready to join the workforce or transfer to a 4-year university.
The Virginia Tech Car Club holds their annual Fall Car Show, where many cars made their debut at the Chicken Hill lot on campus. The Car Club, which was founded in 1997, has over 100 current members and many alumni around the country. The Car Club meets weekly at the Perry Street parking garage to discuss their vehicles and help each other work on them. These weekly meetings and the annual car shows are open to the public. Bringing your own car is not necessary. At the show, both members and non-members of the Car Club may enter their vehicles into competition to be judged.
During the fall, there's mainly it's just going to be like best in shows. Like there's categories, as in like we have the best domestic, which is like American-made cars. We have best JDM, which are cars overseas, best motorcycle 4x4, so on and so forth. And we have where we can vote to see who has, the best car.
The winners of each category were crowned with trophies and the title of Best in Show. The Fall Car Show has come and gone, but another show and competition is planned for the spring. That will wrap up this edition of the Newsfeed. If you have a story idea for the Newsfeed, let us know. Send us an email at thenewsfeednrv@gmail.com. And as always, you can connect with us on the Newsfeed on Facebook and Twitter.
Thanks for watching. I'm Rachel McGraw.
And I'm Robbie Fletcher.